Yo, what's good, everybody? What up, YouTube world? It's your boy SBX coming to you once again with another video. And this time I want to talk about Meg the Stallion and her situation getting shot in the foot by, rapper Tory Lanez, singer, whatever you want to be proclaimed, music artist, however you want to abbreviate. So, here's my thing. I know I'm a little late on this topic, but, I feel like I didn't really got a chance to really talk about it due to, some other shit dealing with in life. But I feel like, in my opinion, as Meg the Stallion is, gaining so many, popularity and publicity or whatever, I feel like I understand the whole concept of why, she got herself mixed up in a fucked up situation, So, it's like, for example, Hollywood is known for doing some, weird shit and getting themselves into trouble and at the point where they're losing their lives over nothing. Especially in the rap game. Every time you turn around, a rapper getting shot for whatever reason, But here's the crazy thing about the music industry, It's like, especially if you're in the rap game. Now, it doesn't apply to every rapper, but to me, it seemed like in order for yourself to be relevant, you gotta be in a certain situation for people to pay attention to you, So all of the rappers that were iconic and, died from gun violence or survived from gun violence from, Tupac, Biggie, Big L, to 50 Cent, The Game, etc., etc., you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times all these rappers getting shot, right? And he's either they make it or not, And recently this year we lost Pop Smoke, and last year we lost Nipsey Hussle. So in particular reason, I feel like in order for people to pretty much pay attention to the artists more, rather if they're dead or alive, if any rapper being shot, then people are going to focus on them. And that's just my theoretic point of view about hip-hop. Like, that's my theory of rap, of any rapper, you know what I'm saying? So if you're relevant, that's cool, but in order for you to be clearly to the point to be well known and more popular, is perhaps getting shot. How did 50 eventually got more famous? Before, when he was a rapper in the late 90s, nobody even know who the fuck 50 Cent was. He was just a nigga who was just talking shit about other rappers. But nobody didn't really give a fuck about him. By the time it was like when he first debuted in 2002 with Wanksta, everybody got the idea yeah, this guy got shot 9 times or whatever. That's how he's relevant, because not only he got shot 9 times, but he's known for being a rapper who likes to talk shit about other rappers. And it made him a success. And for example, Tupac and Biggie, how did they get more relevant? Because they got shot. And their music paved the way to the point for a younger generation and generations before that, But my thing is, before and after, like I said, their music live on, you know what I mean? And again, when a rapper gets shot or die, then they're gonna make more money when they were alive than when they're dead when they were alive, But at the end of the day, with Meg the Stallion, she didn't die. She survived from a gunshot in the foot. So that's like how B-Rad got shot in his own foot from Malibu's Most Wanted or whatever. Or in the cartoons where Yosemite Sam was shooting Bugs Bunny in the foot every time he made Bugs Bunny dance. So that's pretty much what Tory Lanez is pretty much doing. So let me get into that point of view with, Tory Lanez shooting like Meg the Stallion. You know what I mean? So I didn't really know what was the whole purpose of that incident. So all I heard was Meg the Stallion and Tory Lanez had a heated conversation, an argument, to the point where Tory Lanez pulled out his Glock from his glove compartment in his car and started shooting her foot. And I'm like, and here's my thing about rappers, you know what I mean? When they commit a crime, especially rappers, like, if you're gonna do a homicide murder, like, that's my thing. To me, when you do a murder and you're famous, you're gonna easily get caught up than when you're not famous. Or it depends on how smart you are as a criminal. But you're not gonna get away from that shit. Oh no. So for Tory Lanez, like, you have a music career. Why would you jeopardize your fucking livelihood? I don't know how this works, but to me, any sort of assault or attempted murder will be to the point where your ass should be in jail for doing stupid shit like that, And Tory Lanez is known for being a hothead, and before this, before he was famous or whatnot, Tory Lanez will get himself into trouble, from his childhood to his adolescence, but for me, I feel like, with rappers who are trying to keep up with the gangster persona and still relevant into the rap game, it's kind of stupid. I mean, in my opinion, it's stupid because, if you have the fame and fortunes, right, why would you want to either go back to that dark path again, or why would you, accumulate both the street life and the fame, you know what I'm saying, like, pretty much the fame and fortune, the glamorous life, And I don't understand how the hell he will, do that. I don't understand why rappers do that. You know what I mean? It's either they're stuck on their old ways, either they love the idea of being both a gangster and a rapper, or they just don't fucking think common fucking sense. You know what I mean? Like, if you're an artist, if you're a rapper, if you're a singer, you don't need all that shit. Making fucking, I don't know, I could be wrong, but to me, in my opinion, you can make so much more money when you're famous than you are as a drug dealer. But in my opinion, there's some drug dealers who are making bank like that, and they work 10 times hard selling drugs and getting more finance than people with a 9-to-5 type of jobs, or someone who just now made $1 million versus a drug dealer who can make $1 million per month or so, But like I said, I could be wrong. But again, I feel like that's not the move where you're going to shoot somebody in the foot and you want to be Tony Montana up in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, how many times so many rappers are getting arrested for drug trafficking, and you know what I'm saying, it's just, what I really feel like, that's just building a reputation to make the media pay attention to these artists for either getting shot, either they getting arrested for dumb shit. And that's the toxicity about the rap game. As someone who likes rap, I mean, there's some things you can and can't do as an artist. You can't be a pure artist at this point if you want to be known. You know what I'm saying? So, this is not the 80s. This is not the early 90s. You know what I mean? It's like now, I mean, I'm sure there was some bullshit in the 80s and the 90s. I definitely know for sure there was some bullshit in the 90s. But you get my drift, though. You know what I mean? You can't be a Will Smith in this rap game these days. You know what I'm saying? That's the purest thing you can be as a rapper. And you're relevant. And now he escalates to the point where with Will Smith, he, you know, hang up the rap career to the point where he wanted to be an actor and making, you know, hits after hit movies. So my perception is this, y'all. With Meg Thee Stallion, I mean, I followed her on Instagram. I mean, she's a very attractive woman. But then again, I feel like I had to second guess myself. But at the same time, you know, people are pointing out rumors that she's a tranny. And I've seen her pictures when she was younger. You know, how you can't be a transsexual in your early childhood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But one thing I can respect her as an artist, because she's a decent rapper in my opinion. And on top of that, you know, just like any other person who is a geek or a nerd or just a fan, she likes anime. So she got my respect. But I'm not going to overindulge into her incident. Like, yeah, I feel sorry for her about her getting shot in the foot, you know, seeing her Instagram live. But at the same time, it's like, you know, she got herself in the wrong place in the wrong time, being around with the wrong people. So she followed that dark path. And I mean, that's just my opinion. She rode with the wrong people. And that's how it is in Hollywood, you know. And Meg Thee Stallion I felt like Meg Thee Stallion had been through a lot of shit, having to lose her mom, her grandmother, her previous record deal shit her over, you know, and you know, she didn't read her contract clearly, you know what I'm saying? So they pretty much fucked her over with her money or whatever. But at the end of the day, though, you know, she's still young. So that's what I see on her, you know. She's pretty much my age, around my age lane, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, sometimes with Meg Thee Stallion, you know, some people may have their opinion. I mean, she's only human at the end of the day. At least she'll admit the issues, admit her wrongs, and try to make it better the next time. You know what I mean? Versus some other females be doing some bullshit. But at the end of the day, Meg Thee Stallion is just like any other typical black woman, you know, with a thick ass, and you know, she wanted attention because of Instagram. You know what I mean? And also was fucking around with different niggas. So I can't be too indulged to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be surprised who I listen to. You know what I mean? I don't mind listening to people like her and Doja Cat. And Doja Cat is getting a lot of heat too. But at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather listen to maybe a Meg Thee Stallion and I prefer to listen to Doja Cat the most, or listen to a little bit of Meg Thee Stallion than Nicki and Cardi. You know what I mean? So again, it's like sometimes with social media and the music industry, it's like you pick and choose who you listen to. But I try to just not pay attention to all that shit altogether. You know what I'm saying? So that's for, you know, motherfuckers who want to be a fucking sheep, and people who don't know rap music if they bite them in the ass. So y'all know me. I'm a hardcore hip-hop head to the core. I'm a rap critic. I criticize the shit out of rap music, and y'all already know. So again, with Meg Thee Stallion, I'm sorry that she actually had to deal with that. It's not a good feeling to get shot in general. You know what I mean? Especially in the foot. You know what I'm saying? Break nerves, break feelings. She could have been fucking paralyzed from the waist down if that's the case. You know what I mean? So the good thing is she lives another day. You know what I mean? At least she's breathing. She's still alive. You know what I mean? At least she is, learning to, I don't know in my opinion, but I can only say she can learn her lesson towards that. You know what I mean? But if she's going to do some more stupid shit, then, it goes to show what's her, pretty much who she really is at this point when it comes to the fame and fortune. So, to me, when it comes to the line life, it's going to make you do some extreme crazy shit to the point where you don't even have common sense, But again, y'all, I give her some of my sympathy. That's all I can really abbreviate, We need to stop with the gun violence. Tory Lanez, I don't know what the fuck is your issue is. I don't know why would you shoot her over some dumb shit. I don't know if you did it because you're in love with her and she turned you down or she did something to you or whatever. There's no need for you to just fucking shoot the bitch. That's real pussy of Tory Lanez to even shoot a woman. You know what I mean? Now, if she was trying to shoot you, that's a whole different story. But a woman who is defenseless, how the hell would you shoot somebody like that? Like, come on, man. So, I mean, at this point, I got to the point where I'm losing respect for Tory Lanez. Is because, like I said, Tory Lanez is a hothead. Tory Lanez be biting off people's fucking lyrics and stealing them. Every time he does a freestyle, I really thought that was his shit, but I realized that he be stealing some stuff from Cassidy and other artists. You know what I mean? I mean, he's not really much of a good singer in my opinion. He on that, Chris Brown type shit. You know what I mean? He's like a black Canadian version of fucking Chris Brown. And, you know what I'm saying? So, obviously, I really feel like I can't fuck with Tory Lanez's music like that. Like, I only like one particular song that I like. But overall, I can't be indulged to everything that he listens to. He made, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that he's perfect. And I'm not saying he's the greatest. And I'm not going to say he's entirely the worst artist ever. But again, I'm very particular on my music. You know what I mean? I'm not going to listen to what everybody's listening to because, you know what I mean? We're in a world that people think that just because this rapper is famous, everybody should listen to this person. Bullshit. You know what I mean? If they're popping, they're popping. And if I like them, I like them. If I don't, I don't. Plain and fucking simple. Even though I'm in my old ways, but fuck it. It's better than being a fucking jackass. And look what happens to rappers who are fucking jackasses. They do stupid shit like this. You know what I mean? Even if they're not that famous, even if they're not relevant. But it's damn sure a publicity stunt. So anyways, y'all, I'm going to have to wrap this up. Please leave your comments on the comment sections below. Love to know everybody's opinion. Make sure you hit that bell icon, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until then, folks, SBX wrapping this shit up. Thanks for watching. Peace out and see you on the crossroads. Bitches.